Hi friends, in this video let's talk about important concept execution plans in the SQL Server. So for each and every query there is an execution plan is going to happen in the SQL Server Management Studio. So execution plan is going to depend on the number of indexes. It might be clustered index or non-clustered index in the SQL Server. Now first let me go to the SQL Server Management Studio. So where I have a table person.address table. So let me show you what are all indexes which are available on the top of a table. So if you see this, this is a table having around like 8 columns. On the top of the 8 columns, I have a 4 indexes. If you see, so one is there, one is on the top of the row grid, that is a non-clustered index. So the other one is on the couple of columns, address 1, address line 2, city, state, province, and postal code. So these are the list of columns which are on the top of the non-clustered index. Next one is the state province id, it is a non-clustered index. Next one is the address id, it's a clustered index. So there are around total 4 indexes on the top of the person.address column. So if you run the simple query on the top of the personal address table, so there you can see the execution plan. See, there is execution plan icon is there in the top of the menu. So there you need to select, if you want to see the execution plan of the query, you need to select it. By default, it is in non-selected mode. Let's select that and run the query. Then you can see the execution plan. So if you see, so I just ran the query on the without any condition. So there is a clustered index C scan is happened on this is 100% now on the top of the clustered index. And if you hover it, you can see the statistics of the index, like what is the physical operation, logical operation, and the actual execution mode and all. You can see it. Now if you want to put a where condition, so you can put it where address id equal to some, let us say some, I'm going to put it as a 7. So if I run this query, so again, because this execution plan is already in selected mode, so I can see the execution plan here. See, 100% this index is happened on the top of this query, because I ran the query on the top of the address id where condition only. So that is the reason why. So this cluster index is enough to give the results. So 100% cluster index C happened on the top of this query. Now I want to show you some different where condition which does not have a specific index on the particular table. So if you see this query, select star from percentage address where city equal to New York. So I don't have any index on the top of the city column. Let me show you the list of indexes again on the top of this table. So if you see this, so there is no index on the top of the city column especially. So I have a combined index on the top of these all the columns, but I don't have a specific index on the top of the city column. Now let me run this query. So if I run this query, so you can see the difference. So let's execute it and let's go to the execution plan. So in this execution plan, so you will be getting one suggestion saying that missing index. So if you create index with this column names, so it will, the query will give you the very good performance. Okay, so SQL Server is now intelligent. It is going to propose you the missing index details as well. And now if you see here, so you can see here nested loop happened here, index scan happened around like 93%, and the key lookup happened at least on 2%. So now you can see the statistics. Whenever you hover on the particular lookups, you can see the statistics. The cost is around here 5%, the cost is around 2% here, cost is around 93% here. So this is how we identify a execution plans, and based on the cost effectives, we will be creating the missing indexes. Okay, so now if you create the missing index details, so you can see this. If you want the missing index details, just select this, right click, and missing index details. So there you will get the missing index details as well. So you just need to just name the index here, you just need to name the index here and remove the comments and execute it. So because this index will be created on the top of the city column only. So once you create this index and if you run this query, so that time, so you will be not getting this key lookup and nested lookups, you will be getting direct data because of the index has been created on the top of the city column. So this is how we observe the execution plans, and this is how we observe the missing indexes if there are any on the top of our tables. That's it. Thank you for watching.